Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Smart Poker YouTube channel on another episode of Humpdazed. This is number 68. As always, I am joined by my wonderful wife, Crispy Wannabe, and I'm fielding text messages and everything else doing this. So cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everyone. Happy hump days. Hope you're getting high or about to.
We're getting the link up.
Yeah, we'll put the link up in chat. And if you want to come jump on with us, smoke down, show your garden. Our garden is looking pretty thin right now. We have one more plant in there. Gonna be chopping it down soon.
Look,
She's a marathoner, man. Are you having a hard job?
yeah, the heart's in the way. That makes it hard to pin. But yeah, there's the link if anyone wants to join. And I got some Mac Mosa here, straight from the cannon trough. We're gonna smoke on it.
Yeah, we wanted to try. She's got still another day of cure.
Yeah, it's gonna be done
But-
tomorrow.
She's not technically going to be done until tomorrow. So, but we wanted to give her a try anyway. And I'm going to tell you, she's smooth and earthy. So I'm happy. So far, so good. Hey, Art Man, how's it going?
Pretty good. How you doing?
We're doing great. It's good to see you. What you smoking on today?
What am I smoking? Let's see what's in it. I've got a doobie rolled of Velvet Punch from Jack Greenstock
Nice.
Nice.
Let's see. here.
with a glass tip.
Yeah, I know that the Mac Mosa that we made was a crapshoot, but you know, she's not so bad.
No, we got lots
So
of.
we're, I'm feeling lucky about her. We're gonna test her out for the second time, so let's see. But Smart was talking about that MK Ultra. He was super excited about it, and he couldn't remember why he was excited about it. And I think the reason why is, first of all, we got these seeds from MSNLC company, and their claim for this strain that it won back-to-back awards in the indica category at the High Times Cannabis Cup in 2003 and 2004. And it's renowned for its psychedelic, mind-bending high, similar to the 50 CIA experiment that it is named after. So I think that the description there is what made him like, we were excited about this. But got to tell you, our experiences with growing her
Stock.
they suck. It's Smart's right. She was runty, started out,
Look how small she is. She well, you know what? She might be great. I can't bash her too much. I don't know yet. She's built weird. I don't really appreciate her build. Like, doesn't have them golf balls here and there. It's more like an auto flop. It's taking forever. It's a little bit wispy. I don't know. It just seems like it's a thorn in my side at this point, but I'm happy to have it, I guess. I want to, it just,
Me too,
I'm just starting out for the cannon trolls and the timing, having this one oddball, but I guess that's just the way it goes. When you grow from seed, especially shit you ain't never grown before, then
you better be expecting some of this happening to you, I guess.
You
But
never know.
yeah.
All in all, like, she's starting to come around, and even like doing the chemtrails, that they'll be ready before she is, I think.
One of them. Yeah.
So we're gonna be fine on that.
Cheers Nova, Ganja Ghost of Starshine Cannabis, Weed Nerd DWC, Doing Freaky Things, Supreme Great, Rossanate, Philly Boy, Nico D, Artman's in there,
Awesome.
Boss Farms, if I missed him, I can't remember.
Yeah, what else did I want to talk about today? Shit. Oh, we're gonna scuff some seeds, man. Not anytime soon, but I'm getting them laid out and shit. I got a few things I want to take care of. It'll probably be about this time next month or the beginning of the month, because I do want to get a harvest before Christmas. It's nice to get a harvest down before Christmas, and
It is, and we had planned on taking a little longer of a break, but I guess we're not really gonna do that.
I kind of want to get, like I said, I don't want to waste my good winter time. Just gonna do the best I can.
Yeah, you know what I want though? I want a plant to be nice and big at Christmas so that I can decorate it and have it as a Christmas tree in the tent. Hang one.
Nice. That's a great idea.
I think so. I think so.
Absolutely.
I've decorated the carcasses before because, you know, we
Last
harvested
year,
before Christmas and the year before. Like I've been doing it for a couple years now, and you know, surprisingly, they look very festive, and you know, Smart and I really enjoy them, and we can really, you know, we use that. That is our Christmas tree. It was one year anyway. I think we did put a Christmas tree up like
Yeah.
last year, but
we did.
yeah, it can be fun. But I thought it would be really cool to have a plant decorated, but you can't enjoy it. It's got to be under the light. You know, you can't just have it in the room, stinking up the room, you know.
Well,
Maybe next Christmas. Come on, PA.
if we started, you know, if we start October 1st, we can run it in beds for October and then flower it and kind of get it down right around the new year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Christmas, New Year, somewhere around there. So you might get your wish, but I don't want to run into the new year without having something coming down because, you know, that's our good time. So, but we're gonna scuff some seeds. And I was curious, we were talking about this with some other people about how you do your seeds. And I didn't realize how many different ways people are doing their seeds. They got, some people are putting H2O in, some people are putting like others dynamico in their water, some people are using the RO, some straight water, some go in soak for a couple hours, some go in paper towels,
Some go right into like soil,
some
just
people
right in.
direct sow, yeah. It's and I'm
Some
sure-
people drop them in a glass of water.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just let them float.
Mhm. Yeah, that's what we do. We scuff them first, like Smart said, like kind of try to speed up the time and get that shell like softened up or thinner anyway.
Get the water in
Is-
there a little
and-
quicker.
Yeah, that's right. That, I guess that's the
Yeah,
theory
we're trying to
behind it, and-
scrape up the testa on the seed so we can get imbibition to happen, which is water getting inside the seed, kicking off those stored up I call it food. I don't know if it's sugars, carbohydrates, whatever it is, that food that's in there. It gets it going and splits the testa right open. You get your embryonic root out. And it's at that time you got to have aerobic respiration or that thing will drown on you. So that's why we do ours this way, Art, man. I scuff them, toss them in that water for about 12 hours. Something like I was telling someone yesterday, they've already floated for 30 hours, man, and they still live. But I don't like pushing my luck. I don't want to drown them. So I usually throw them in within 6, 8 hours. A couple of them are cracked open anyhow. So we'll float them for about 12 hours and then put them right into either the cocoa solo cups or now last couple grows for us, it's been the rapid rooters. And I like that method. Some people
It's
say,
working pretty good.
some people say skipping the paper towel methods is gonna cost us a day or something. Because you know, you're not, it's, I get what they're saying, because
Well, for one, you can orient your seed, which is important because, you know, Smart and I've already had to like rip open those cubes and see what's going on because every seed came up at 1 or 2. So we go digging, what happened? And some were just curled up into just in a curl and
circle, yeah.
and one you know, just looked like it wasn't oriented. But you know, I've even heard people cracking their seeds, like cracking them open
I can't
before
do
they.
that.
I would be too
There's no
afraid,
freaking way I can crack.
but
my
I've
seeds.
heard it.
That's just to me seems totally asinine. I'm sorry for anybody out there like a huge seed cracker, but it seems so freaking wrong to me. Like that's not the jump start. I just don't understand the seed crack and everything. It's like that's one thing that needs to be natural, you know.
Yeah, I would. I think we're already, you know, helping it along by like scuffing it up. And then throw it in some water. So if it was on a mountainside grown in nature, it would roll down the rocky mountainside, getting scuffed up on the way down and then.
It could. Well, I mean, I don't know. How do you do yours, Art, man? You're mostly a clone guy, but when you do your seeds, you use paper towel?
Yeah, pretty much. Paper towels. I did some of Dean's last time. I killed them, of course. The last two seeds I tried to do, but uh, they popped really fast. It was like a half an inch in one day. It was nuts. So, but they're really fresh, vibrant seeds, vigorous.
I also heard somebody doing this, or when you put your seeds in the paper towel. I guess to me, this sounded like it carried some weight, but at the same time, I wasn't sure. And it was, and because it's a real thing, but I just don't really understand. So they were saying, put your seeds in a paper towel. This guy was saying, then you tilt your paper towel, like put it on a piece of cardboard or something, I guess, and then tilt it up so that you use gravitropism, where you know your roots go towards the gravity. And then, and in this fashion, you'll stop them from doing the circles and all the crazy shit. They'll kind of grow straight. I don't know, without anything touched, I don't know if that's gonna work. I can't say I've ever tried it or that I think it would work anyhow, but I think it would be more as they try to stay away from any sort of light source and go down. But I mean, there's gotta be something there, right?
I would think so. Yeah. I mean, gravity is, does affect them.
Just thinking out loud, man. I was wondering, because I know that there's another thing that always bugged me. This is weird. People buy a heat map and not a temperature sensor. And I don't even know why they sell them without it. That seems weird. I see a lot
I'd
of
be too
people.
worried about like what's going on.
I've seen somebody cook a whole batch of seeds doing that without a thermostat hooked to a heat
Yeah,
mat.
yeah, yeah.
It's stupid. Yeah. I mean, it's full force, it's like, I don't know what they get up to, but it's pretty damn hot.
Well, you know,
They
for
just
years
fried
I
everything.
I fried a whole batch of seeds. It was I had them on the heat mat, but I let the room get real hot. I wasn't familiar with the room. We actually just moved in and it was winter time. And I didn't know how quick it was gonna warm up, and
ooh, with the freaking
yeah, it just
burners to them.
yeah.
What do you set yours at?
We set it at like 90 or I mean 80 degree, 82.
I shoot for between 80 and 86. I found out from, I guess, from horticultural books or whatever, that's the prime temperature for those that go off. So I try to shoot for the middle of the road. And I mine seems to run a degree or two hot. So I figure, just to hedge my bets, I usually go like 80, 82. But I've
I
already
go about 80 about here.
yeah. I've already seen it
Yeah,
sitting on 76 and different numbers, and they're doing great.
But I don't like them getting up at like past 83 for some reason. I just like, and I'm sure they're fine up
No,
to
I agree.
86, but I think it would just, I think you're just testing
Where that
your
limit
luck.
is.
Might as well just, I like to sit, I'm with you, Art. I like the 80 degrees.
Hey, they asked a
82.
question in the chat here. Our buddy Hoss Farm says, when your seeds pop, do you help with the seed shell to come off? That's a great question. This is one reason why I quit going to the paper towel, because I got sick of having helmet heads always need to come off. I felt like putting them directly in the cocoa after a soak, they kind of pushed their own helmet off on the way out, And it was kind of, I guess in my mind, it was a way to expedite a direct sow, or direct sow, however you say it, and go right into the cocoa, but kind of soaking them and scuffing them gives them that little extra boost, or directly into the rapid river. But I will help them off. I have a tip for helping off your seed heads.
He does surgery.
I've done surgery. I'll tell you what, man, I've done some pretty intensive surgeries, and the plants come back and did great. And I was really patting myself on the back. And I was thinking, if my friends could only been here to see how much fucking trouble that was, how much I had to go through to
Yeah,
get that off.
it's the whole thing. We should have taken videos.
I know.
Now looking back, I wish we would have. But it was like some of the seeds we really wanted them to go, and it was a high intense situation where a camera probably it was too much stress.
So one thing, this might seem obvious to people, but one thing that I learned after many surgeries is obviously your seed's going to stretch up a little bit trying to grow and get that head off. So usually they're kind of up. They don't have any cotyledons out, obviously, because the helmet's not off. So they're not so strong as it is. And I found that you really have to get something like a pair of tweezers or you could take like a piece of wire and make like a hook out of it, kind of like a cane, a walking cane sort of hook, and hook it around the top to give it some support directly underneath of the seed. Because if not, it will snap off, or it just seems like that much bending and pushing if you get a bunch going on. So I found if you support underneath, you can really do it a little stronger than you want. And I found that dab tools work great for this. They have one side that has like a little spoon. It's perfect for cupping the seed. And the other side is a stabber that's perfect for going right in between the cotyledons. If you just got that little crack in there and you can pull that membrane off, but at the whole time you got to be supporting the stem and shit. It becomes this big deal. And yeah, so I hate doing that. So that's one reason why I like putting them right in the cocoa, stop that helmet head shit from happening. And sometimes it's even worse when the helmet falls off, but the little membrane stays behind. It glues them fuckers together like JB Weld, man.
Moist, because you don't want that to dry,
Yeah.
you know?
There's our buddy G-Bay. And how's it going, buddy?
Your
Doing
plants
all right.
are-
How's everybody doing? I was out here trimming, watching the show. When it popped on, I figured I'm losing daylight quicker and quicker, getting less chances to show off the grow in the daylight. So
Shorter
Get
days,
out here.
man. Oh, you got a lot
This
to
is
go.
a very
Oh man.
awesome treat. This is so freaking cool.
Oh,
Thank you.
All right. we'll,
can't
we'll
wait
start
to
at the back again here, guys. We'll go
Nice.
through. I got a little autoflower here.
Hey, little buddy, how you doing?
Aw,
This is
hey,
what you're
little
supposed to
buddy.
do. This is what you're supposed to do.
That's
Yeah.
right. Treat them good.
I love this little patch here because these are both autoflowers.
That's a righteous
So,
order there.
You can go this way or you can go this way.
Huh,
Yeah,
the
true that.
difference between
Virtual.
potting up and not potting up. Look at that.
Yeah,
big
we've
rig.
got-
Those are freaking huge.
Yeah, this is a Northern Light cross holy shot from Day Neutral Preserve. A lot of us caribous, or we grow it.
Oh,
There's a lot of
Dave
hidden
Neutral's
here.
got a lot of good shit. I've heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've come in here and got this whole guy cleared right out. Cousin it, we called it.
Nice. It looks like that.
That
I hardly
does.
really see it.
Yes.
It does.
They look like
Yeah.
ghillie suits. to
Yeah.
me, Like a,
A ghillie suit, that's the other name we had for it. Ghillie suit or cousin it. So that's funny that you
Yeah.
say that too.
Oh, wow. Good call.
And then
Is
we've got this a tester. This is an experimental plant. This is a weird auto flower trying to make a fast flowering, which we did pretty well because it's probably week 5 or 6 anyways.
Now, was that the black stem plant that had all the dark
Mm.
stems?
Nope, that's the neighbor over here.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. I knew it was on
Thi-
the end. So this is an auto flower as well, right?
No, yes. Well, the weird thing about it was it's got autoflower in the lineage. So it doesn't flower under its own time. It does require a reduction in light,
Yes.
but
It's a
obviously way
fast
before the
strain
rest of
then.
them. Very
They
fast.
found
yeah.
fast strains, right? Yeah, I've heard
Yeah,
of those.
it was an accidental pollination in my tent. I was breeding photoperiod. So photoperiod pollen got onto a photoperiod plant that had come from an autoflower seed run. I made autoflower seeds and some residual photoperiods were in there. And one of those got hit with some pollen. I took those seeds, popped them and ran them. And this is what I got. So this is like a complete accidental thing, but I got about 200 seeds from the run of this accident. And this is what it's given me. So I'm going to run with it and then check the rest of the seeds out. And you know what I mean? I might as well.
Yeah, man. Hey, when that happens like that, someone was explaining to me this, like only 25% of the seeds are first round like that are autoflowers. It's called a deleterious gene or something like that. I can't even remember what the exact word is, but yeah, it's like that's the recessive one, I think. And so it only comes out every so many seeds. You have to do it again and again to get 100%. It's pretty wild. Yeah, look at that. There
That's
it is.
wild. That color is amazing.
Yeah, it's a pretty contrast. But it's got this weird thing going on with it where it's dipping. It's like doing some senescence and dipping leaves down, but it's happening on multiple tops.
Okay.
So I don't know what the heck that is. I don't know if that's just a weird genetic thing, but it's stacking nice. That's the Primal Punch F3 from the major. So not an auto. We've got
Hardly.
Hippie Crippler. This one was just I threw it in here. I shouldn't have because I just don't have enough time to pay attention to such a small pot. But As you can see, it's struggling a bit, but we're doing all right. And then DJ Short F5 Blueberry. I just gave this its major trimming. As you can see, I got lots of drops down there, but
Yeah.
I'm tired of larfing the trimming. So I've
Right,
come in
right on.
and I do the poodle tail, I call it. Like, you know what I mean? I go all the way up and just usually leave just a little tuft on the end. Just because there's no point in leaving anything in there. It's just gonna get gross.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like Smart and I always had a problem, like especially early on trimming and cutting stuff off. We're terrible at it, but we get tired of
It gets
trimming
easier.
bark.
It gets easier.
Yeah.
Now I don't have to worry about any of that.
Which it would never really amount to much anything. Like you could make hash with it, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to. This Mendo breath is deadly too. Like it's got a wicked stacking on it.
Oh, yeah. Wow. It sure does. Ha! Boy, gee,
I haven't
baby,
checked.
You have a beautiful garden
you'll be up to your eyeballs in smoke.
in trimming.
Oh yeah. It's always a chore come November.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I bet. You got to have a crew, right?
Me and the wife and a couple select friends, because a lot of I don't know. I'm kind
A4
of
is
picky.
good. A4 is good, but that's a lot. You are going to be busy.
Oh yeah, this is a small one. I've done it before, where the plants are up and above the wood, and I will never. It was cool to do it once to say I did it, but then
Yeah.
I don't.
Nice
Yeah,
pictures.
no thanks. Yeah, that was it. We don't need to do that again. But we got the nice hedge here, the cookie aisle, I call it.
And you have some, you have a lot, like you said, you'll be pushing these clear into the beginning of November up there, huh?
Yeah, unfortunately, most of them didn't start flowering till a week
Yeah.
or so ago.
Yeah, they're gonna be all washed out and cold whenever it comes time to pull them down, huh?
Yeah, as long as they're
Color.
like mold hardy,
Yeah,
as long as they're hardy, it's fine because I love that the senescence at the very end where the temperature really hits them and they tighten right up. I don't know if anything happens with sugars in the plant or whatever, but something happens and it just makes them beautiful and it makes the smoke a lot better too. Finishes it off real nice. It's kind of like with indoors, you can control all that, right?
yeah, yeah,
Well, outdoors, if you can push it to that last final week where like winter really shows up,
yep.
you know, it's beautiful. But a lot of these plants are tropic, so they just don't like it. Look at this freaking freak. 7 foot tall. This is 7 feet right here.
Oh, yeah.
So we got a 7 foot blueberry plant.
Sweet.
Anyways, I'll jump off and let the show continue. I just wanted to jump in while we still had some daylight.
Yeah, man. Hopefully you'll
Update.
keep coming back and giving us updates, man.
Well, that's what I figured. Give you guys a little show. And as you can see,
Yeah.
these ones are snippety.
I want to hear how that fast bud does.
Yeah,
I want to hear about the
I've-
taste. That should be
I've
interesting.
successfully cloned it. So we do have clones of it downstairs with roots in soil now.
Cool.
So it does live on.
Nice.
Yep. And they're re-vegging. So it's nice because I was wondering with the autoflower lineage in it, if it would oppose a re-veg. Sometimes plants do, right? They're like, nah, I don't think so. So it's getting the curly little leaves out of some of the buds from the clones. So
Nice.
I'm liking that. But yeah, anyone in Ontario that has trouble finishing up, keep in touch because if I can lock this in, we'll
Hell yeah.
we'll have a nice early finisher. I got to get out here and tie her up. She's
Look at that. She's heavy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Later.
yeah.
So that'll make it nice to like stagger out the trimming too, having
little bit, yeah.
a little bit
Yeah.
taken, I'm thinking. But at least there's two of you. I would never want to tackle something like that on my own unless I
Yeah,
have
I don't know
a
if
trim
you
bag
can,
or a
really.
hole or whatever.
That's a thick one too, right there.
Oh yeah,
A lot of
beautiful.
leaf on there too, man.
Yeah, I don't really like the growth on that, but man, just kind of love that. Jeez.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna jump back into chat here and hang with the boys and girls and get myself a dab. And
Thanks, buddy.
thanks again, man.
Update.
Thank you for
Awesome.
coming on.
Give our best to
Cheers.
Mrs.
Take care.
Tuesday.
Yes.
All right, love
you.
y'all. Peace.
Have a good one.
everybody can check him out over on the Caribou Heart TV channel. If you're not already subscribed, you're missing out. Good
I'll
shit.
try to get those. I'm trying to get some links put in chat and
Rolling
bear
up a
with me.
hammer.
I'm going to get that.
I'm rolling up a hammer.
This is too out of control now. It's
He has a hell of a garden. That is just a
Oh.
staggering amount of weed that, and the variety is just amazing.
yeah, it's so beautiful too. Like it would be such a cool thing to have your backyard garden look like that.
And it
so-
smells too.
Yeah,
It
the
does smell.
smells.
Well, he's in
I'm over there.
Canada though, right? So
Yeah.
there
I'm
you
over
go.
here all
It's legal.
proud of my tomato garden. I'm out there looking at it and shit. And then here comes G-Bay with cannabis plants that are way, I'm like, oh, this is what I want to be looking at, man. But right now we settle for the tomatoes and shit out there.
Hey, your tomato garden and everything looks great.
It's
Yeah,
fun, man.
it's fun and we're expanding. We're gonna start expanding for next year. We're just gonna put another bed in, put all our compost and just start it now.
Yep.
Like to get that started for the
worms and that.
worms and such. So
Nice.
I'm excited about that. We're gonna try to do that by September's end.
Did we post Starshine Cannabis
Oh, I
link?
did not yet
We gotta get
do
that
that.
up
I want to
there.
do that too. Everybody go check out Starshine Cannabis and all the cool products that they have over there. And when you get something over there, you're not only supporting an awesome grow me and getting an awesome product, but you're also going to be hooked up with some free seeds. So,
Yeah.
you know, bonus. So check that out. I'm going to get that link up
Those
here.
are our buddy's sweet person, man, generous.
Yes.
Just like a lot of our friends, you know, have been very, very generous, but
This
it's,
is an awesome community.
yeah, man.
So you're gonna get awesome seeds from an awesome grow me, supporting another awesome grow me. You know, it's just,
Guy overhead was in there too with his,
yeah, I wanna. throw
Guy
in
overhead
his,
got one. Can you think of any art? Who else?
What's that?
um,
I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, who we missing here? We're trying to get everybody there.
I wanna get, I
Go
wanna,
over to Coco for Cannabis, check that out.
yeah, sign up for the Grower Love giveaway. I'm gonna put those deals and discounts so that you can go ahead, sign up for the Grower Love giveaway. And, you know, all it takes is an email and you can follow all the people and get many entries. You
Yeah.
can get as many entries as you want, and it's a great way to win some cool stuff. And
One of the wins this month is it's a Mars Hydro FC 3000, if I recollect. And a month subscription, or I'm sorry, year subscription to the Dr. Coco Patreon page at the collaborator level, which is a pretty cool thing, man. You guys get a chance to check that out, sign up for it.
it's really cool. Great learning experience over there, and a lot of cool tours.
I think a lot of people don't realize CFC has a lot of cool stuff there. They got the, I think, by far, way above and beyond most of the traffic that comes there is for the strain review, believe it or not. They're
Yeah, we were
very-
talking about that the last
very
show.
little bit too. And the strain review is one of the most in-depth strain reviews I think I've ever seen, as far as the questions they ask and all the stuff that it takes to, you know, fill it out. But I think that's a good source of information. Only second to the grow light calculator in my personal opinion. I love the grow light calculator. It lets you figure out any space, lets you figure out the amount of light you need for your space. It'll recommend different lights that will fit that space. You can go find out all these things, usable PPF. You can find out the running heights for your lights and all different kind of things. You could do the math in your head and figure things out. It's fun over there.
Yeah, I put that link directly to the grow light calculator in the chat. So that's cool to just have that on deck to put a
Yep.
shortcut right on your phone or whatever.
I seen our buddy Patrick Roke there saying he got his new room built and he used science LEDs. And I'm curious of how those will work for him. And I've never had much experience with someone who used science. I know that a lot of big lighting or a lot of big commercial ops use science lighting. But I don't know what their claim to fame is. I can't remember if it was spectral tuning or if it was, I have no idea, but, I'm just curious how they're working out. I know they're not cheap, so. Check all that shit out. Who else is around?
Yeah, I try to pepper these out throughout to, supporting Gromies and supporting our Canadian Gromies. Check out Crazy Pop Mom on Instagram. She's got a lot of cool art and stuff for sale
Yep.
over there. You
Thanks.
can, that's the way you get a hold of her. She says the best way, so.
Thanks, G Bay, for your good, nice words, buddy. Appreciate you showing us your shit. I always think maybe it's because we've lived so long under the guise of reefer madness, illegal prohibition, whatever you want to call it, even before Canada, you know, we're all getting old. So we've been doing this, smoking bud and being around it for so long, maybe not growing it as long as we've been smoking and being around it, but it's always been illegal. So even now, when someone takes me into their personal space and shines their camera on it, I feel like it's a special thing, even though a lot of people were like, oh, fuck it, it's legal there. It still seems like a righteous thing to do for me. I don't know why, but I always look at it like that. And I mean, it still is, but you know, that's part of why I think it
That's
holds it
just
so
part- I
dear.
think it's part of, like you said, the reefer madness, always having to look over your shoulder. We're still in a red state. So we don't know what it's like to have any of that freedom.
People always
Still,
said,
it's illegal now,
no
like it's
pictures,
always been.
no pictures, no journals, no nothing. That's evidence. That's what we always heard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No pictures, no journal, that's evidence. And so
And yeah, my phone's evidence.
Hmm.
I keep it locked. I hope that that offers some protection, but yeah, I know what I'm doing is illegal. I don't want to go to jail for it. I'll probably, if I just, yeah,
you're
I'm very, very low risk, but you know, I know myself well enough to know that I will be thinking it wasn't worth it. Not at all. Like, I just, I'm not built for jail. And I think like a woman's prison would be 10 times worse than a man's prison.
can't think like
just-
that, man. You gotta think like,
And you know, but it brings me to thinking about the last prisoner project, when men and women are locked up for this plant and do no other crime, non-violent, just for what, you know, we're doing it. We're not harming anybody. We're only trying to help ourselves.
September
And
16th.
you want to be a part of this awesome community. So clear your calendars, folks, because September 16th, we're going to run our show. We're honored to be running our show over at the Let's Be Buds channel. And he's letting us be a part of that last prisoner project for the second year in a row. And it's an honor because it's just, it's sad to think that, you know, I can't wait until I live in a world where no one's spending time in prison over this plant in my country.
Yep. I'm getting stoned over
Oh, yeah, cheers to that. Here's to the future, a bright future where we can join our Canadian brothers and sisters and our
And some of us.
brothers and sisters in uniting and having this plant free. Free the plant. But yeah, that, and I want to, everybody, I'll be putting this link up. Be sure to head over to Artman's Instagram and check out all the cool art that he's been posting. Very, very talented Artman. It's so awesome that you share that over there.
You know, I was thinking, Art Man. I was
Huh.
looking through your page. I was thinking the hours, the man hours that you have in all those paintings over the years.
Yeah, just a couple, huh?
I started adding it up and I was thinking, man, that's a lot of dedication, which obviously it's something you love, but I was just thinking about the man hours that are involved in that and the price tags and shit that would cost. Like the one you did for us, man, our Mimsy, she holds a real prominent place in my heart and she's up on the wall in a very spot where we can see it all the time. And I told my wife many times, like, there's no way we could afford that painting if someone wasn't nice enough to give it to us because it's the man hours involved in that.
Oh, it means so much to me. You've like captured her essence in the painting.
She lays like that all the time, doesn't she not?
Crazy, amazing.
She lays
You
like that
got-
all the
you
time.
nailed that. So it just, wild. to me,
Anyhow,
You know,
I like her.
but
art.
hey, you know, yeah,
She's on
she's our,
the page right
she's our
now.
family.
Yeah, she's on the Art Man's page as a most recent
Yes.
post. But there's some
Yeah,
other
along with some, so many, like,
Spartan.
literally the the Spartan one coming alive, you sharing that, the step by steps. And it's awesome that you're willing to share that with all of us. And some of your paintings, they're so hard to tell that it's not a photograph,
That's a lot.
you know? And I just was like, hey, you know, testing it out, like maybe I'm not the only one. So my mom was over and I'm like, I want to show you a picture of this little girl on a swing my friend took. And I showed her and she's like, oh, that's a cute picture. I was like, you know, what do you think about the photograph? And she said, oh, it's nice. And she looked at me like, what are you getting at? I was like, you know, that's not a photo, that's a painting. And she said, nuh-uh. And she took off her glasses, rubbed her eyes, put them back on, and she couldn't tell either.
Yeah, man, it's pretty
I
wild.
got her, you know, I was like, yep.
I gotta say,
That's one of my favorites too. That one right there we're talking about.
Bob Ross, man. I remember many a days I always fell asleep, so I never got to see him finish his paintings, but he would always put me to sleep. And I remember, or like days when I was sick as a kid, I'd stay home from school, your mom make his soup, I'd watch Bob Ross paint, Chevy under the covers on the couch. And I think that might sound corny, but that gave me like an appreciation, I think, for some of that. Even though he made it look easy, I was like, check this dude out. How can you look at that page, see all that, and then kind of make it happen? And that's like a magic of the art. That's why art's held in high regard in our society, you know? Music is art, painting like that, all those different things, but I don't like
That's what I was thinking about was the music. You started talking about it like that. It was like, yep. And I don't understand that. That's something I can't get, but it's wonderful.
It's cool.
Yeah,
It makes you feel
I mean-
good. I like just looking at the picture.
Right. I think Bob, you know, Bob Ross did that to me too, because you know, I was young and I just loved watching him on TV. I thought it was awesome. He was on right after school. All of my friends at school were watching him too, and we were talking about it the next day. And,
Yeah.
You know, I think that it, you know, it got me, you know, like smart, a better appreciation for art, maybe where I wouldn't have
You don't
had it
realize it at
before,
the
but
time.
you know, I love art. You know, I have a lot of favorite artists, but bigger respect for the artists that can make a painting look like a real picture. That's above and beyond to me. That's like magic. So
We love it, Art, man. And we
Love
wanted to
it,
give you
Art.
a shout out. today.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very
There's
much.
Rowdy.
welcome, Rowdy.
Hey, Rowdy.
He's
Howdy, Rowdy.
Howdy, Rowdy.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome to Fantasy Island.
Oh my goodness.
What's
You're
your
really, really good at that,
That was
art,
Pat
man.
Hoover.
I know, that was, yeah, that was the main guy. and I can't remember what
You
his
should
name
hear me do the little guy.
Tattoo, can you?
Never mind. I'm not
Oh
going
my
to do
God,
him.
yeah, I watched Fantasy Island. It was right on after the Love Boat.
Keep playing, playing.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, Rowdy, that's beautiful.
Oh, my 2x4. It's having a windy day. Hold on. Yeah, it's doing good. I like it. It's really kicking butt.
Yeah, that,
Praying to the light on the top. Only the very top are praying. Everything underneath isn't. So it's perfect, I think.
They look good, man.
I like the multiple nets going on, and those are stacked up nice and deep.
Yeah. I just ran this strain in my 4x4 and they all fell over. And I only had one trellis net. So this time I'm gonna be prepared. And I got them all going in there like perfect.
Triple.
Yeah.
That'll hold it.
Oh, yeah. Look good, Rowdy.
I'm like 28 days, I think.
28.
Yeah. It's Black Line Reserve.
Black Line Reserve. That's the
Yeah.
one from Brandon Ross.
Yeah, it's very
Nope.
popular.
Nope, it's from OCG.
OC.
He sent me a clone.
Now who
OC
made that?
Grower 76.
Yeah, who did you get it from? Is that not a Brandon Ross strain? The original
No, he
Black.
got it from somebody called Skunk Tech from somewhere called Aficionado. I don't know. He
See,
knows.
that dude's out there in California, they got access to all the good shit, dude. They got
Yeah.
all the strains you could want in the world, dude. You know, all the like Calculator, all them dudes are out there. I don't know, maybe
It's
that's why people in
true.
the chat thinking, I don't even want their shit, but that seems like where they have such a variety, man. Lucky
Yeah,
dogs.
it's true. You're right about that. They do have it nice over there because you can just like go to clone drops and stuff and stand in line and
Yeah, go down in San Diego somewhere and stand in a line and get you know, a Mac cut straight from Calculator itself or something. Or
Yep.
not, they have like damn, that who was it? I think he met the people from Colorado or someone, and they gave him a bunch of seeds that were like discontinued, and like they just, it seems like OC Grower, man, he's got connections. He gets a lot of things, and that Dean too over there, Dean 420 that comes on CFP, been giving out a lot of weed, a lot of strains that look like fucking fire, dude. I'm talking frosted, even the fan leaves, from the tip of the fan leaf to the end of the petiole where it meets the stem, dude. It's just rails. You saw,
The rails, yep. Beautiful,
rails.
beautiful buds.
That's impressive to me because when I see that in my tent, I'm like, holy shit, bro. It's fucking all over the thing.
Looking good. Big harvest there.
Yeah. You leave all your leaves on there, huh?
yeah, gotta preserve that moisture. I know you are afraid of it, but I have to hold
Ah.
on to it.
You got your method, dude. Looks like you're all set up.
Yeah, exactly.
This ain't your first round. I know you got it down, brother. Oh,
Oh,
they
no.
look good.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Hella frosty.
And
That's
how does that
the
smell?
Black Line Reserve. Right now it smells like chlorophyll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still green. Okay.
This is the GMO. I don't know if I have it in there right.
You ever smoke
Yeah,
out before?
Yeah, I like the GMO. It gets me really high and a nice high too.
We gotta grow it again
It's really
because
nice.
we didn't like ours, did we, babe?
No, so we gotta try.
Your
got
GMO?
Yeah, we just did
No.
one seed and it turned out beautiful
It
as
was
fuck.
so beautiful. We didn't like it.
Absolutely beautiful.
Went through the control and everything.
I tried it, everything, just didn't appreciate the flavor or anything about it. The high was
Huh.
shitty.
Well,
But that's-
mine GMO is also a clone, another clone from OCG. He sent me the
Okay.
GMO and the BLR, Black
Oh,
Line
shit.
Reserve. So they're both bomb. That's
You're
why
looking
I'm keeping
large,
them.
bro.
That's why I had just ran 2, and I'm running 2 more, and I got a clone room full of them on standby. So I'm liking it. Yeah.
So how you plan on trimming them the rest of the way? Are you gonna put them in a bag? Are you gonna hand trim them with a rubber brush? You gonna use scissors?
When these get about 4 more days, 5 days from now,
Yep.
I can go in with gloves on and I can just pluck off all
Right.
these types of leaves
Yep.
like that. They'll just
Yep.
pop right off. And after that, there's not a whole lot left to do. I don't even hardly do scissors. I just do
I'll
most
go
of it by glove, and then I trim bowl. I have a trim bowl that I use.
Hey, I'm a tugger myself, man. I go tug crazy on them
Yeah.
plants. Pop, 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 pop. Some plants they pop off real perfect. Other plants just string after string. I'm like, you son of a bitch. I don't know what the difference is, but I like the ones that just pop, 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 pop right off. You know?
You know, and like the two of us, we have a system when we're doing our trimming. And with the smaller plants, it goes really quick. Like we make quick work of that. That'll take us not like what, a half hour.
Yeah.
To do that MK Ultra.
You know what our system is? I go
What?
in, I cut the colas off 1, 2, 3 at a time, whatever I want, whatever I think I can get through without losing turgor pressure. Keep them leaves nice and pointed straight out. I'll go cut them off. I'll come in and I'll go through and take off everything that's not going to be kept for good trim, you know. So I do that. Then I hand them all. I put them in a tray. She picks them up out of that tray, runs a finished trim on them, and bucks them right into another tray. So they come off the plant, go right around us. And
Yeah,
boom,
assembly line.
like an assembly line right into the cannon trough, and we kind of, you know, get working through there as
So-
best we can. But yeah,
Do a staggered harvest.
what's that, buddy?
You do a staggered harvest.
Oh,
Where
we
you-
try to do like staggered by
Yeah.
days, maybe, but we don't try to do stagger. We'll stagger the 2 tents. Yeah, definitely stagger
Yeah.
the 2 tents.
What I mean is like you take all the main colas and then like a couple days later you take them over or.
Oh no, I take them all at
Oh.
once.
No, we
All
harvest
at once.
the plant.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
it's-
if I had a canitrol, I would totally do it different. Like I would probably trim all of it
Oh
down
yeah,
to, you know.
yeah.
Hey, Rowdy,
but-
we had a question in chat. What kind of tent you have? The one with the side supports?
Which tent? Oh,
He
they're both,
says,
Gorillas.
they're both gorillas.
okay,
One's a short.
there you go, Haas.
One's a light line.
I like the light line a lot. Even
They're
though it's
expensive,
called
but
a
they're
light
worth it.
line.
Not rowdy.
Yeah, they're worth it. Especially right now, they're on sale for 50%. And I just love how I can just open both sides of the door open
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And if I
Nice.
wanted to, I can unzip it around.
But aren't you just disassembling it at that point?
I mean, if I get all the way to the back, it'll
It
start
starts
to
getting
Yeah.
weak.
unzip. But I can unzip both sides if I
Nice.
did the bottom too.
And it's still
all the way
That's
around.
really nice. Yeah.
So I can
Nice.
basically have full
Nice.
access. And I can do it to both tents too. That's the main feature I like about these tents. Because otherwise it's like one door that only opens to one direction, and you have to rely on some stupid window on the side of the tent to try to work in. And I
I'd
didn't. like
rather
that.
have like that some stupid window than have nothing and like not really good access.
I like the tall.
Yeah,
Five,
I've got
man.
a stupid window in the back of this tent. Yeah,
Stupid
I've
windows.
never used
Stupid
it.
window.
Keep it covered, huh?
Hey, look,
It's just a light leak.
Hey, I wanted to say hello to XYZ Vector and excuse me, I'm going to grab a coffee.
Yeah, the barista's in. I'll take a spot of coffee, please.
Okay.
Where's my coffee, Crispy? I'll take some too.
Big A, what you up to?
Just building. Now
Imagine
see
that.
what you started. Now I'm talking like an English fool.
Hey, we love our grummies from across the pond, right? It's
Oh yeah.
it's a good ribbing. It's not a mock.
Oh, yeah.
mock.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
just
making fun of Mackie today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was on some show I was watching. Yeah, he was a guest.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, good guy.
I don't think we have any UK participants here on our show. We're not worldwide yet, just North
what
America.
about IC?
Sometimes we do. Sometimes they drop in. Yep.
Yeah, I
Gilbert.
see. What about I see?
Ah, I forgot.
Saw him today too.
Our
And his
buddy
wife is
IC
doing
now.
much better.
Ah, is she?
That's good to
Yeah,
hear.
he-
That's good to
He
hear.
said that it went down quite a bit. It was pretty scary there for a while, but he says she's doing much better. Thank goodness.
I want to show you something.
What's up, man? Let me put you back on the big screen. I'm sorry, I'm throwing a joint here.
Are you showing us the closet?
Is that the
Yeah.
front?
Yeah, I'm showing you. this
Okay, let's see it.
That's the autos.
Oh yeah.
This is the autos. I got 2 auto flowers running in that earth box down here. It's a mess in here, but so that's the earth box, water down the tube. And I forgot how long
Oh.
they are. I think they're like 40 days, maybe.
Okay, I was gonna ask.
I could look it up.
No, that's about good roundabout. That looks about right. What do you think they vegged for? 20 days, 25 days, maybe or so?
I think they
30 days?
vegged. They veg for I think 27 days,
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
and then I saw pistols and stuff. And so then I got my two mother plants over here. I just brutalized her to slow her down and
oh, wow,
let her control.
she was all
Yeah, she
huge.
took up the whole end of that closet before. I really chopped the shit out of her. That's okay because I got these ones that are babies in 1 gallons. But I also got, I haven't been in here for a minute, but if you look
So
here, I've got a,
those 1 gallon
Oh.
pots are the same strain as that big one back there. Are they off of that big plant?
yes, these are Black Line Reserve clones that came off of that. mother
Okay.
plant. And
So
I was gonna,
I want to ask you a question. Are you going to keep the big one and flower these ones out? Or are you going to flower the big one and make one of these your new mother?
that's a good question. I'm gonna have to kind of see how it goes because
Yeah.
I need my 2x4. Okay, so I have these two right here. See these ones in an air pot?
Yes.
I can get this. Okay, they are going into my 4x4 next. So I should, I've got it all the way out to here. It's been trained a little bit, even though it's kind of in the dark. You
Yeah.
probably can't see it too well, but I got some training wires pulling it out.
Gotcha.
And then I got this one over here that is also getting ready.
So you're pre-training them for the other tent then?
Yeah, I'm just kind of staging them to go in. So those two for sure are going into my 4x4, and they're both Black Line Reserve.
Right on.
I guess. And then I don't know. After that, it'll be the 2x4, and I'll have to either, like you said, use mothers or reclone or something.
You're probably better off leaving that big one back in the corner and just keep stripping her down. Doesn't that sound like the easiest version?
It's just, I'm afraid that it's just going to keep getting taller and taller. I don't know if it'll I guess
Yeah.
it'll throw new shoots down at the bottom. I'm just worried that it'll just get so tall that.
Well, at some point, you got to make a decision. You either flower it or you cull it.
Yeah.
On a
Yeah, I'm gonna
on a
cull. I
mom.
think it's already too tall for me.
There you go.
So it's gonna be cold. So I'll probably take clones off of it and cull it.
That's probably what I would do.
And then
You know
these
what,
extra
though, Ralphie?
ones here.
I never grew a mother, so I don't know. I was just curious, I
Oh,
can't
they
really-
get big. They get bushy. It'll fill that whole thing up. So he'll be
Yeah.
better.
And
Yeah.
then see, this is like a mother I was gonna turn in. I'm gonna turn into a mother. It's in a 1 gallon right now.
They're
I
saying
topped it, or I cut it back and stuff. So it's probably gonna be my next mother plant when I'll cull that one back there. What I'll do is the big one, I'll take cuttings after it's grown a bit, and then I'll cull it, and then I'll just turn this one into a mother.
Gotcha.
With new clones.
Hey, the chat
That
saying
way,
your plants all look good and shit, man. They like the update.
appreciate the kudos, and I try hard.
You
And,
do. Man.
I
You
don't
do good.
have any sick plants. There's no bugs, so that's good. Because running clones is a little bit sketchy, especially since like the very first clone I accepted had spider mites. So that's
I remember.
Yep. I remember that too.
but I took care of it and
You're
never
back
got
on track, man.
and never
Yeah.
ever let it get hold.
We see tent after tent after tent coming out of your shit route, and they all look righteous and yeah.
Successful.
I never question anything as
sure.
far as its
And
workability. I just kind of want to understand people's tents, more than questioning.
and no more hot shots.
No more hot shots.
That's right.
We were spreading the word, dude.
Spread the word.
I posted on my YouTube channel what the hot
Yes.
shot was doing. I had my duck fan pointed down the center of my tent with a hot shot in the duck fan. And basically everywhere the vent was blowing, turned all the leaves yellow. Of course, it affected the whole plant, but the worst was right where it was blowing down the middle. And that was
Yeah.
like my smoking gun evidence to
Yeah.
get rid of that hot shot. And ever since then, I've had beautiful growth. I've had the battle fungus gnats, but my my mosquito dunks solved that.
That's
But
been
at first
helping,
I had to, oh yeah, they solved it. They're not just helping. It's solved. As long as
Perfect.
I keep a mosquito dunk sitting there in there, broken a piece off like that, or even buried it a little bit like this,
Good to go. huh?
they never take hold.
That's awesome. I'm glad you
So,
found
and
that.
in my closet, I only have 2 dunks, but I've got like 7 pots in there.
And
But
it's
it's doing it.
right on. It's clear, huh?
I should, yeah, it's clear. My room's clear. I don't have fungus gnats flying in my face. So annoying when that happens. I'm trying to play a game on my computer and I got fungus gnats in my face.
Hey, I wanted to say hi to the chat real quick while we're taking a quick second. Jack Lawrence, Patrick Rowe, P. Marcus, Green Thumb. There's our buddy Berkshire Bud. Cheers.
Cheers, Bert.
Lone Star Lark, the American one. I don't know if I said Dags. Cheers, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by, Scrubs and Shrubs. And I don't know if XYZ's planning on showing any plants, but I know he's got some amiaceas growing, if I recollect, and they was recently topped live on our show, but they might be in the dark. I don't know.
Yeah, they're in the dark, man. It doesn't.
dark.
It don't come up till 6 or 9 p.m. your time, man.
Oh, so right as we're quitting, huh?
Yeah, right as you're quitting, and then also on Sunday Fun Day, they're asleep at 9 a.m. So yeah, I don't really have much to show at this time,
Oh,
No, that's fine.
how are they doing?
except for this.
Hell yeah, let's get you on there.
Oh, yeah, Rowdy turned his camera off. Let me switch.
I turned my camera off.
So,
I didn't want to interrupt.
Thanks.
It was
Rowdy.
nice showing us,
Oh my God,
Rowdy. Thanks for the
coming on
tour.
Yeah, looking great, Rowdy. Very happy.
You can hang
and
out.
I posted Rowdy's link in chat, so if you wanted to go see the videos that he posted
Yeah,
and the warnings, thank you for that, Rowdy.
you're welcome to hang out, buddy. I know your
Mhm.
camera goes dead quick.
Hell yeah.
But you're welcome to hang out. You know that. We always nice to have you, and plants look good. I like that you took the clothes out of your closet.
It's a couple your advice.
Oh yeah, my Panda Film fridge box.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, it works. It's working,
does.
and I wanted it to be like temporary and movable. So I had the box and I had stored it because we got the fridge like 3 months ago. I didn't know what I was going to use it for. And then after I got roasted for my closet clothes being in there and taking it to light, I figured I put it to use.
You
Oh,
kind
you had it sitting around. What the heck?
of, yeah.
Yeah. And I always love getting roasted because it kicks my ass in gear and makes me do things that I'm being lazy about. So I
Peer
appreciate it.
pressure.
I'm being serious. I like it. I mean,
Yep.
as long as it's constructive criticism, not mean.
Snark,
yeah.
yeah. There
It's
you
always
go.
nice. Extra set of eyes is always good. You know,
Oh yeah.
comes from a good
Heard that.
place. You know that immediately. Look at XYZ over there, Rowdy. We thought we was getting a little bit automated, but look at that.
He's got
Lord.
freaking lasers going
Look at
on.
this. He got freaking laser beam.
Laser beam.
Yeah,
Oh, what's with is that like an elephant or?
yeah. That's my first wife's old elephant. She left it to our daughter when she
Is it
passed.
supposed to
So.
sit like that, or is it? A,
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It's basically a wine holder.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
You put a bottle of wine and it sits right there.
I thought it was like just upside down or on its side, and I was looking like, no, that's the way it's. That's
Well,
smart.
you could put a jar.
Yeah, you can do it right side up, but it looks a little.
No, he's gonna put a
gimpy
jar
that
of
way.
CalMag. He's gonna put CalMag in it.
Yeah, there you
Oh
go.
yeah, hold on.
Hell yeah.
Let's try it. I got a nice bottle over here.
Here
Use
we
my
go.
masses.
He'll have that mounted in his machine with an auto doser laying in it.
Oh my god.
Well, it's right next. Here we go. So how about some pH down, man? This
Oh
stuff's
my
Pachyderm.
goodness.
the nectar of the
Yeah, I
gods.
bet it does hold it.
Oh, I bet you it does too. It's about the size of a wine
it
bottle.
does.
It holds it perfectly like it was meant to be. There you go.
Phosphoric.
Oh, see, there you go.
You could call it the phosphoric pachyderm.
Phosphoric pachyderm. Oh my.
Yeah. Well, the shrinkage continues. I'm trying to get everything all into this box.
Rowdy, hey, you, that's right. Women know about shrinkage?
Come on, we all need some shrinkage in our life, you know. You can't always have something.
Oh, man.
You can't have something as massive as this and sell it. Nobody wants this mess of crap. No, they want something that comes in a box that big with handles, man. Gotta have handles. Oh, don't forget the lights. You know, some nice carrying handles. Not that you carry this thing around, but you know.
Well,
For moving,
we're moving it.
why not?
around.
This is cool that, you know, to see you building this and doing it here, like letting us see.
You just got the
So
thing yesterday,
pretty cool.
remember?
Yeah,
That-
right?
Yeah, I just got the frame yesterday. I got
That's
the tank
right.
today. I got a bunch of pumps and a lot of electrical and plumbing stuff. I just got to put it all together.
Well, you
And
got
then
your
design-
coffee there? You're ready to rock.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you guys said, hey, coffee. I was like, oh yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah,
It's starting to fade.
yep. So how big's that tank? 5 gallons?
No, this is a 2.5.
Okay, that's size
Yeah,
reference.
she
for me.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
So it's gonna go back up there like that. Then there'll be a bar that comes across here, and then another bar that goes kind of lengthwise from that back bar.
okay,
In it.
for rigidity. And
Well,
so-
not folks. Hold on. Let me. Yeah, okay, here we go. Not for rigidity, but that's a
mount the
mounting
tank.
point. And then there'll be a bar that comes across here where all in 2 bars, one up top, one in the middle, and that's where all the pumps are going to mount. They'll be just like this, but on this side. But I got to set it back. I don't want the pump faces outside the frame like this because, well, you know what happens to plastic. I'd rather have it back in here.
So there'll be a rail
recessed.
going across there with that on there.
Yeah, and then there'll be a three printed back plate that goes across here that
Okay.
holds all the pumps up.
Oh, I like
And
it,
then-
man.
That's really
This-
cool.
I'm starting to picture it more and more now.
Well, hold on, let me get the pump. You're gonna trip on this pump. This thing's so tiny, but it's
This
pretty
is
cool.
cool.
It's here's my bag of parts.
You know, it is cool, but I think the market for this is going to be quite limited. Do you think that?
If I'm selling for $1,000, no, I think you could sell a couple. Come on, how much you pay for your cannon truck?
Yeah,
It's
you're right.
automation, that get in the income.
You never have to make a batch.
Freedom.
You never have to make a batch again, Smart. You just plug it into the computer and hit go, and it makes it for you.
Oh, and.
I
Right
mean,
on.
So how's
That would be an invaluable tool for a new grower.
hello to Texas Weed Hawk? I see your plans. We'll be over in a minute, buddy. If you got a couple minutes to hang out, Texas.
Yeah, I do. Can you hear me?
man. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
hear-
can hear you.
we're token down
We're
and
token down and checking out this. This is so awesome. XYZ, you're sharing this with us, building this cool machine. I did want to say that a great idea came from chat. And that was from Seed Person 1. I see put it in first, but Haas Farms hot on his tail. It are you gonna put it on wheels or canisters or like something that doesn't have wheels?
oh, it's so light that I'm
You
putting
just-
a handle. You can just lift
The
it.
handles
This
for
thing,
it, okay.
yeah,
cool,
just pick it
cool.
up and move it around. I mean,
So-
I think at the end of the day, it's probably going to be about 20 pounds.
Wow,
really light.
that is light.
that is nice.
That's very.
And then all the plumbing, like your discharge lines or quick disconnects, so you can just pop it out, kind of like this on a smaller scale.
Okay.
Like this is my runoff tank down here. Okay,
See his.
so when I want
Yeah.
to drain it, I just go like this, snap this right on in there. Now I got drained.
Cool.
And then when I want to run the pump, I got foot pedal here. I just hit the foot pedal. I don't want to do it now because I'll flood my house. But I kick that foot pedal and it dumps the water right out of the runoff tank into whatever I'm like bucket or whatnot.
Right.
It's cool. if I had a foot pedal like that though by my tent, every time I hit it, I would have to strum my air guitar. Yeah, make those cool noises.
Oh, grab the whammy bar because I'm about to rip it.
I once designed this pickup. It's an optical guitar pickup,
Yeah.
and it had an optical whammy. There's no bar to it.
Oh,
a
that's
trick.
cool. What was that one? What's that one machine that Sheldon Cooper played? It was you just use your
Oh.
hands in the air. You guys remember that? It's like it's an invisible looking.
It's a theremin.
That's
That's
it.
it.
That's it, man. That's what I'm
Uh,
picturing. XYZ is making a
Yeah.
what is it? A theorem?
We have a Big Bang Theory fan. In the house.
What's it called again, Art Man?
Theremin. he said.
Theremin.
Theremin.
Theremin. I believe
Yeah, I believe you're right. That's pretty cool.
it's the Star Trek theme, the original
Yeah.
series. That
Oh.
was done with the theremin.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not gonna sing for you guys. You guys don't want to
Thank
hear.
you.
Oh, you can sing.
We-
You don't have to be good. I
Oh,
sing all the time.
crispy. Oh
No,
man.
no. I want to save Art's ears. I don't want him sending me hate mail.
Well, you got
Hate mail. Yeah, I'm prevented from singing. There's a court order, actually.
Oh shit!
to see my dance. Sometimes I sing anything. Oh my.
He does have some talents that he was like, no one else gets to see it, but me. I just am like,
Hey, it's
I'm lucky, I guess, so lucky and sad for everybody that doesn't get to see it. And if you're ever lucky enough to find Smart with a drink or two in him, you might see it too.
she just loves me. Don't believe her. Listen, it's like a full body dry heave when I hit the dance floor, man. Like I'm, yeah, I got
Oh,
the
dude.
Sunday, my good Sunday go meeting shoes on, and I'm about to tear up a rug, bro.
Oh, I got next time I make it up to Pittsburgh, man. I'm taking you and Smart to the bar, getting you a little rig.
Karaoke bar.
So, oh, even better. Do you sing in the shower?
Oh,
Try it.
well, I put some Waylon Jennings on there, some good old country music that my mom used to listen to when I was knee high to a grasshopper. For some reason, I know every word still. It comes back to me, and I was like, yeah, in the shower, I'll sometimes just belt them out, man. How bad?
Yeah.
Sorry for your luck.
You know, I've heard some of these songs and haven't heard them since I was a child.
That look
For him
blurry.
to just blurt these out was,
That look blurry, guys.
yeah, a little bit.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
It's not me.
I don't think it's you. I don't think it's you.
Am I blurry? I just turned off my camera.
Your screen's blurry.
Your
buddy.
screen's perfect.
Oh no, okay. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
blurry.
I'm clear.
Okay.
Well, kind of.
Oh no, somebody's playing with their camera settings. Got the focus out.
Yeah, okay.
It's not.
Hey,
us.
something's going.
Green
Dude,
blur.
that's good. We.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
never mind.
There it is.
There
Oh
you
man.
go.
Back
I
to
think he's got
reality.
the shiner box going too much.
Boy, it really took off.
Boy, they are doing so well.
Yeah, I was trying to even the canopy out. It
Looks
looks
good.
like we're at about something like that.
Yeah, a couple feet there, huh?
And then, of course, I'm bending them because I got some shorties.
They're twice as wide as they are tall, probably. I told you next time we come, we wouldn't be able to see no pots. I called it.
Yeah.
I'm taking the credit right now.
Oh, my goodness.
That's my training. What are you talking about, credit?
Yeah, well, I'm sharing it with you, Texas. No, they look great, man. Love to see your homemade soil holding its own against all that other stuff, man. And I
And
heard
then,
something about
and then
that
these-
soil. I heard that guy, he's a real cool dude, and I heard, because I don't know anything about it, but someone said that he sends all of his stuff out for heavy metal testing and like has all that data and shit. And I was thinking, oh, that's pretty cool. I like the transparency in business like that. That's a big deal for soil growers. Nice to see that,
those three right there are the Westport Grape Juice Trio. They looking healthy.
Oh no shit. He sent me some of those last week. Cool.
Oh,
I
the
can't wait to see
structure's
what you do with
beautiful.
them.
The structure is beautiful. I keep having to thin them out.
Excellent.
And
They
then,
do look nice. Damn.
I'm sorry, what?
I said they look nice. Damn.
Well, thank you. I mean, this one's
Did you
awesome.
top them?
And then they all pretty much caught up with each other as well.
Did
That
you
one's
top
probably
them?
the
You
scrawniest
You topped
one.
them, right? You said you topped them?
No, I have not topped anything in here.
Okay.
Oh, naturella.
This is the Gorilla Glue or whatever it is, the seeds from that I want from you. And,
Okay.
Okay.
yeah. And I've got a clone down
Ooh,
here.
that one's kicking.
I'm fixing to put the clone outside so I can see if it's female or not.
Okay. So these didn't flip yet, huh? Or
No,
yeah?
I have not flipped. I'm still in veg. I'm not gonna flip. I could still raise my lights another foot, and I've got probably 4 foot to go. I mean, I've got 4.5 feet if I raise my lights, at least even 5. So, you know,
Yeah, you,
Berkshire Bud, that
Pushing.
brings up a good point.
I usually go longer in veg because I like big plants. But
You
then,
think you think
but
any of
then
them smell?
my watering's not automated, so getting around here is going to be challenging. You know,
Yeah.
oh yeah, because
I'll be down low for sure.
Do you think any of them will be males, or are any of them feminized?
Actually, everything over here is feminized. I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 regs, and
Okay.
you know, just looking at these 3, I'd venture to say they're all 3 females. And then I'm suspect on this Gorilla Glue or whatever it is. But since I got a clone, I can just throw that outside and see.
I predict that being all the way to the walls and being so full that you won't be able to walk around the whole room.
You'll be crawling around in
You
there.
want to walk
On
around?
the ground.
Hey,
Hey, he's,
Oh.
I've been there, done that. I mean, shit, you got
hey,
to
he's
work.
got
for
8-foot
it.
ceilings. He's got
It's
real
what-
tall 8-foot ceilings, so he's good
Whole
there.
fucker's flexible.
I hope you got a good dehumidifier.
Mm.
Although
not
I'm
worried
yeah.
about the height.
groundwater and
I'm
it is
worried
hard to
about
get up sometimes.
I see a creeper in your future, man. You know those
You know what
auto
you mean?
creepers?
Auto creeper, yeah.
Yeah, good idea.
You just need a long piece of PVC piping that you can reach out, stick it in the pot, and stand at the doorway and just pour water right down the PVC pipe.
I see automated watering in my future. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
I'm
There you go.
technical
That's
enough
it.
and observant enough to handle it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're-
Freedom.
They're processing a
But
lot.
it's
water,
fun to
too.
hand water. I mean, it's an art you learn, and
Yep.
if you know what you're doing hand watering, you sure as fuck know how to automate it better, because you know, if you can't hand water, you ain't gonna be able to automate shit.
Right. It only stands to reason. I agree.
It
Hey,
helps you to learn how much is too much, what your plant can handle.
Well, and that's
Your
all
food,
relative to your
watering.
medium and your environment and everything, really.
Yep.
look at them big fan leaves
yep.
over there to the left.
Like
That
I
one on the
always
left.
tell everybody, learn your grow, do it yourself. Don't fucking listen to other people.
That's
I
like a 12,
ain't gonna preach,
12-bladed
but
family.
you do have to watch. And if it starts getting lighter green, you know, you need some nitrogen. Okay. You know, I mean, there's ways to just pay more attention. Everything happens real slow. So it's like watching hair grow. Okay. If you don't keep track, it gets away from you.
Worm castings, man.
Yeah, for
Worm
sure.
castings.
And there again, I'm feeding the soil and the soil's feeding my plants, and everything's happening that way through the biology. With the cocoa, everything's different. And, you know, I've been to DWC and all that stuff too.
Hey, I got a question, Texas. You said about taking clones out of there. You got them clones you're gonna put outside. Do you have, is it year-round growing season down there? Can you grow all year round?
We only really frost maybe 3 times, if that many usually.
No
So,
shit. Okay.
yeah. You know,
Unless,
it's really all about the rain. The rain and the humidity, but you know, honestly, I don't know that I want to put anything outside, even though I could, just because I got so much in here.
Yeah,
You know, I don't have to worry about smell and everything in here.
right.
You know, and I don't have to worry about my neighbors, honestly, but 2 doors down, there's a dickhead, so I don't want to deal with his ass. And I don't, you know, if I throw stinky shit, I don't want to have to fucking worry about it.
Right. Best to keep your business to yourself. I like that's how I am too, man. I don't, nobody else needs to know anything, even if it is legal. There's too many people that are.
No, it's
No,
not. So that's what I'm saying.
I like the year-round growing season, man. That would be a nice thing. Hey, what's happening, collective? How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while.
What's going on, Gromies?
Hey,
Hey, collective.
Good to see you.
We're just
Welcome.
checking out some tents here. If you got a couple minutes to hang out, collective, when we're done with looking at Texas here, we'll get you on the big screen.
Anyway, you know, you can take me off. I ain't got nothing to show except for veg. It'll be interesting once flower gets going.
No, you showed up,
Nothing.
Texas.
Sure
I
will.
got time. I got time.
Yeah, I'm happy just because honestly it's my soil and my way, and I don't see any deficiencies.
Oh, I don't either. I mean, those look spot on.
And
They're beautiful.
no,
That's,
they're not clawing, they're not curling, they're not
Yep.
fucking nitrogen overdosing. And you know, that's the problem with so many things is just you pour shit on.
Like you said, man, you understand your plants and your soil and your environment, and it shows, and you should be proud of that, man.
exactly.
Even if you've been doing it for 20 years, that's a certain pride that goes along with that,
Yeah.
whether it's tomatoes or cannabis or whatever it is.
Oh yeah,
Right?
it's so much
We
fun. too.
appreciate you sharing that with us and maybe giving tips out for somebody else that might, you know, be just
No, I
starting.
appreciate that. And I enjoy hanging out with y'all, and growers love everybody.
Right on.
Grower love. We always enjoy looking at your beautiful garden. And you know what? That was a great idea. The creeper, you know, you wanna look into it. I know that garden's gonna be so beautiful.
You're gonna have a full house, buddy.
Oh, hell
That's
yeah.
for sure.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see.
I'm going to be laying in the bottom of my garden next time.
hey,
Yep.
hey,
Oh, I ain't got a creeper, but I fucking got some reefer.
I'm in here somewhere.
Help, I can't get up.
Uh,
I'm crawling and I can't get up.
the nice
Yeah.
thing is,
Uh,
I remember when those were just.
yeah, I'm falling and I can't get up. No, actually, I got Wi-Fi out here just for that reason.
I remember when they were just empty pots, man, and you had the little starters, and now look at them. It's fun
Yeah,
to see that all the way
fun
through.
to see it all the way through, and we enjoy it.
It doesn't take long. I mean, what are we
No.
on? Week 7, I think.
Where are we going, man?
From seed,
Yeah.
my seeds went wet on Quaalude Day, 7/14.
Cool. That's awesome.
All right. Good deal. Yeah, you're 8 weeks next week, so you're right, 7 weeks. Collective.
Collective. You have a beautiful garden going on.
Thank you,
Oh.
and it's gonna keep on going.
Hell yeah.
I actually had to turn on the fan a little bit. You know, it's a sealed room except for I've got the intake vent, which is filtered or whatever. But I was just not having the fan on and letting the mini split take care of the environment, which was no big deal. But the smell was creeping out the damn filter. Okay, I got to get some negative pressure on here just to keep the smell in. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd love a mini split. That'd be great.
Oh,
Me
man.
too.
That'd be
You know, it is so well worth the investment if you
Yep.
know you're
Most
Absolutely.
able to do it.
Heat is such an issue with our hobby.
A hard walled sealed room, you know, and even so, you know, my soil, a lot of it was outside and stuff. I still fight little critters a little bit, but the rest of the garage, because the wife is a hoarder, is fucking invaded with all kinds of wildlife, and you know, sealing this off from that was important, because before I did that, you know, they were like creeping in here slowly, blah blah blah. But it ain't no big deal. I mean, last time I fought aphids a little bit, but I know what they look like now. As soon as you start seeing that fucking dandruff on your leaves, fucking start spraying that shit, especially if you're just in veg.
Yeah.
What are you spraying?
Oh, neem or whatever. I mean, you can spray soap or whatever you want to spray.
Get something on them.
But, you know, if you ain't in flower, I ain't worried about it as long as it's, you know, something natural like neem or whatever. And, you know, you don't have to go neem. You can go soap spray.
Looks like your plants are doing really good, man. You got 2 Mars Hydro there. Are those the same light?
Yeah, I got a bunch of different stuff running. So this is my wintertime project. I got
This
a
is
bunch of
awesome.
88 G13 hash plants from $2. There's
Nice.
three.
Cool.
There's 3 here, 4 here, and then
You can make some hash, right?
oh fuck yeah! I got the
Oh,
wintertime
hell
hash
yeah.
maker.
This is gonna be fun.
I got Louis Limes from Eclectic Elegance. Here's
Okay.
12 regs,
All right.
and then I won some auction a little while ago for some Skywalker Auto times Purple Rockberry and the Rolex. Just some autos.
Cool. Now the
But
other
I got
one, are you gonna sex test those, or are you just gonna flower them and get rid of any males on them other 12 you just showed us?
the Louis Limes. I'm gonna find every female, and then I'm gonna find the best lime. I'm gonna keep that one.
Gotcha. Okay.
I have my Violet Mom 2, my Violet Mom 1, my hash plant number 1, my hash plant number 2, my hash plant number 3, and then my hash plant number 4. I just started the clones.
Nice. Everything under the
Uh,
T5 over there. They get the high output T5 in that corner, huh? Makes it pretty,
yeah,
that makes it
I
pretty
bought.
good.
They're really good. The T5s. I bought this years ago because High Times had a thing on the Quantum T5 bad boy,
Okay.
and I just saw it one day online for like 40% off somewhere, like HTG lighting or something. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy that.
Yeah.
And it's been superb for veg. I got the LED light bulbs for it, and I just run those 4. I have another 8 for like 65K or 55K.
Yep. We used to run one, man. We had a 4-foot 4-bulb, 216 watt T5 hollow output. And I used to run 1 red bulb and 3 blue ones, man.
We run I run 2 on this side, 2 on that side, and I leave the emptiness because it's just like a small little veg space. My
Yep,
plan
yeah.
is that
It
I
makes
want
a
to ditch
perfect,
my
perfect little healthy green plant with those nice velvety leaves.
Oh, I love that light. It was so nice for that. I think we still have it.
We do. It's just inefficient, man. I can grow twice as much now with 100 watts, you know, with less.
oh yeah. I plan on ditching both the 2x4s because I got 2 of these running right now just for the wintertime hash. But
Yeah.
my plan is ditch both these, keep this like as a open like smoker room, and like I got a flat screen right here. I'll just probably end up projecting the show on it and hanging out and smoking.
Oh, that'll be cool.
That
man.
is cool.
Flower
Oh
room.
yeah. Nice.
I have too much back here.
You have a variety, man. Wow.
Everything.
It's so beautiful seeing all the different, like, all the plants that are different colors, different shapes. Your garden is gorgeous.
Is that the light you want off Coco for cannabis?
Yeah, what
This
line
is
is
the
that?
This is the Medic Grow Full Date I won off Coco. It is my main light now. I don't even use, like, I barely use my veg tents, and I didn't even use these until I started Wintertime Hash Project. The second I started the Wintertime Hash,
Yep.
both of them had to be popped, but this is my main, since I got this, I don't have to run a 2x4 here, a 2x4 there, maybe a sublight over here for a little bit.
That's a really good light. I like it.
Mhm.
The Smart Fold 8 is even better.
Smart 8. Yeah, we got the Smart 8. I love it, man.
Yeah, it's produced beautiful plants.
Hey, we have to say this, Collective Mary Jane. It is a, I don't even know what to say, but we have to say that the Last Prisoner Project, we love them, you know, but that thing's sucking up your light. You're losing bounce back. And it's just a funny. We've been,
Oh,
hey, we're look, Rowley's
smart.
already laughing. We've been- I
Oh
swear,
yeah,
He knew it was
I-
coming.
I took too many plants on. I actually don't even use most of, like, I have the white stuff. I have Mylar film I can line here, and I plan
Yeah.
to once I do the sheetrock, and then I have foam, but I got to put that up, and then I got to insulate with the sheetrock, and then we just did the window with Philly Boy, so I got to run another Y connector for another 4x4 that
Gotcha.
we installed one up over here. I didn't put a carbon filter on it, and I didn't do the Y connector over.
I gotcha. Yeah, yeah. So you're gonna have it all. I'm just giving you a hard time, man. It's just this little inside joke between my wife and I. It seems
Oh.
like there's been a lot of people showing up with like clothes or black posters or something, and I always think of it as just sucking the light and getting the bounce back. And I'm like, I gotta say something. So now it's like a rite of passage over
You
here.
know, even when
I
you
got everything, man. I got signs, I got trim bags, I got a Sonic the Hedgehog clock.
Oh, that's so cool. I love it. That is really, really cool.
You got that's a cool
You
place
got
to
some
hang
really
out. I can
cool
tell.
shit, man.
First
I
day.
like that.
I thought there'd be a big bong in there. Oh yeah, that's the seeds.
Oh, I love it.
The seed vault. The
Oh,
vault.
beautiful.
Those are all the old ones I got. These are the organics I use, the down to earth.
Nice.
Cool.
Bone meal, the vegetable.
Recharge.
Yeah, some recharge, a little cupper thing. But this is all old stuff I had since like 2008 that, like, I'm not even sure pops anymore. So I just keep it as like a background, like hanging on the wall.
They're decorative, just like they say. They're for decorative purposes only. Collecting. You know, that's it.
After 10 years, it is.
Garden looks great, man. You want to
We-
tell us some of the stuff that's in there? I want to go over it if you don't mind.
So much. This is Tao's Violet Beauregard. I think this is
Whoop, whoop.
number 2. That's number 1 back there.
That's cool.
I have DP. He gave me 2 new wave clones. This is one of them. That's another. So this
You're
is
talking 7.1 DPO.
yeah, raw genetics. These
Right
are his I gotta cut clones of both these and take those with the hash plants. But this is the garlic from Eclectic Elegance, and this is one of the it's sexy as hell.
The smell
Beautiful.
good.
Garlic meat breath saute. Chad Westport's growing the same thing. We both popped the bag the exact same week. And like me and Seed Person keep doing the exact same thing. Like, oh, you're running those genetics? I am too. This is crazy how we thought we have so many bags in our thing and we just pick the exact same one every time.
Oh, shit.
That's
She
hilarious.
owe me a call.
I'm following him, Seed Person. I'm always growing what he was growing. So
Oh yeah. Such a good grow me.
Yeah.
That's another one
Thanks,
of the
bro.
garlics.
He's here.
Everyone
I'm in here,
is
by the way.
frosty.
Hello.
hey man,
Love you,
you
buddy.
wonder-
Welcome, welcome. I don't remember if I said that or not. I'm pretty stoned now.
Those are new waves. This is another one of the garlics.
That's frosty too.
What is this one? This one, the hash plants. It started growing up into the light. So Philly Boy, I was on vacation. He topped the hell out of it, and then I came back and just kind of cut it up. I think I'll have a bunch of good top sites. This is his. Let's check this. Oh, that's Purple Larry. This one.
Purple Larry, yes. Is that Larry OG crossed with Purple Urkel or something like that? What is that?
I believe it is. Philly Boy has the genetics. I took a couple of his buddies or his girls in because there was
cool.
an issue. but he's back on track and going strong. And
Nice. Good to hear. Good to hear.
that's the best thing to hear, getting the grow me back going.
Yeah,
Yep.
Absolutely.
Get his shit back. Hey,
you're an amazing Grammy for that.
yep.
Hey, could you?
I
turn
can't
your
take
phone
all the credit.
sideways and
Oh
get-
yeah.
Yeah.
He turned.
If it works, and maybe it ain't
Yeah.
working. Nope, it ain't working. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah,
I had to turn my
Sorry,
head sideways.
yeah.
It ain't working. Sometimes it'll get big, you know, you get the.
yeah, like a wider view, but
There it went.
there you go. Yeah, look at that. That's like the widescreen view of that garden is like, oh, it was impressive before, but I knew. Gorgeous.
Nice.
He's got so many good ones though. I like he gave me this
What's
one's a
the-
smell of success, and I've
Okay.
been listening Skillbo from Michigan Bros. He's had a couple of these, and I just like I was so fascinated, and then I got them, and I'm like they're really good. His Purple Larrys are good. His what's the other one? LA Confidential is this one.
Okay.
What's the other one back there? He's got a couple. I think he's got one triangle cushion here. I have a couple Gorliks intermixed. They're just all
Gotcha.
around.
Triangle Kush. Now, wasn't that a clone only? Or was that from
Percent
seed?
sure.
Do you know?
He got it from seeds.
Okay.
That's a smell like success. Where are we here? Let me try to find the triangle. Yeah, this one's nope.
Now I'm upside down.
You got a lot of strains. Oh man.
Ooh, yeah, I see you looking at me.
Hey, can I come over? I want some
Yeah,
strains.
yeah. This is the
Oh,
triangle
man.
right here.
Cool.
Wow. It's nice to have somebody to hold your stuff, man, especially around this area.
And all those varieties together are so beautiful, the contrast and the
They're
colors
different stages
together.
and
And
shit.
it looks so beautiful to me.
Hey, is
Like
that
a Garden of Eden.
a big plastic skid? Pallet right there to your right, that big black plastic thing, is that like a pallet, a skid?
Yeah, in the wintertime, I can't have them on the concrete because it's way too
Yeah.
cold.
It gets
So
cold.
I have these. Well, this one kind of sucks because it doesn't have any of the air spots. But I keep these up on 2x4. These are like plastic pallets,
Yep.
and they
Yep.
stand a little bit off the ground.
I like
Nice,
those,
I
yeah.
like those too.
Keeps you from getting too cold, your roots get cold and stunt you out.
Exactly. Keeps the roots off the ground in the wintertime with the heat down here. I got central, so it does pop a little bit
Yep,
out of the vent, but not too much.
just a little radiant. That big
Yeah.
light will help, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
the floor is cold. A big difference from eye level to foot level when you're somewhere like that. You know, the difference in temp in the wintertime is vast. I know it isn't ours.
Yes.
There's a Thunder Dan. Cheers, buddy. He said, "God bless the plant tags." Because
Yeah.
we wouldn't know what the hell we have, you know. There's been a few times where we ended up having to just name them 1, 2, 3, and 4 because we either
We haven't done that in so long because we have many checkpoints.
protocol now.
Yeah, it's like. getting
Philly
through the
Boy
airport.
did give
You're
me
gonna have-
those, so I am lucky enough to have a good grow me.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
the 1, 2, 3, and 4s, man. Because when you pot up and then you realize a couple days later, I never marked those. It's like, holy shit, how did it escape me? But it does. It happens for everybody. That's cool, man. I want to ask about that little red fan, man. Is that something special I don't know about? Is it like some high velocity fan or what is that?
Do you like it?
It
It's
looks
work-
legit.
Yeah, it looks
small.
cool. I like the.
Yeah.
So every day at work, I go to work at a truck
Yeah.
shop, and I
that's
plug
a
in.
battery.
I plug in an M18 battery, and I get a
No
full
longer.
day. I get at least 12 hours out of this from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Nice.
And that's just
An
free-
M18?
Yeah, the M18s, Milwaukee.
Yeah, the Milwaukee's. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm familiar.
Yeah, I got the N12 radio. And it's the same deal, man. It, like you said, one of those little ass batteries lasts a good 8 hours when it was brand new, 10 hours maybe.
I have the fans. I go out to music festivals. I put 2 fans up on the table and I just blow them at like 3 on my face, and I'm cool
Right.
all day.
Put a
How
little
that's
extra-
smart.
Yeah.
You know,
That's smart.
I'm s- I'm surprised you guys don't have the heated jackets though.
I have that. I have that.
I have one too because I'm afraid I'm allergic to cold.
Really?
Oh, I'm not. I'm a polar bear.
yeah.
Oh, I'm from Hellzona, man. What's cold? We don't know what that crap is. Take that back up north.
Yeah,
Take
you
it back
went
to
like a Pennsylvania
Flagstaff.
winter.
No,
Oh, I was down there last winter. Oh yeah, right in December. January. I was up in your neck woods up at Somerset.
oh, in Somerset,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania. Yeah, that's up in the mountains, man. I get cold
We've
up
been
there.
having some pretty mild winters too lately.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys, I want a mild winter. It's been triple digits except for it broke last week, last Thursday. Finally broke. But now it's back up to 105. So
Texas.
Ugh.
Damn.
They have the same.
Ugh.
Yeah.
ugh,
That's
you guys stay inside for that noise.
Yeah, you got to stay safe too, you know?
Yep.
It's got handles too.
It does. You put the handles on there.
Oh, yeah.
Handles
Hold on,
on.
let me see if I can lift it. Let me see if I can't. I'm gonna set this camera up so it doesn't flop over.
You already got the tank mounted.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh,
Give it the old
this will
heat.
be done by the weekend.
Okay.
Minus the electronics. Oh, fuck. No, just kidding. It's light.
Nice. I felt.
Yeah, it's nice and light. It right now. It's sitting about 10 pounds.
nice.
You don't try to lift it though when the tank's full because that'll be like 40.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
Still not
anyways,
bad.
you're coming along, man.
oh, I want this all done and plumbed up by the weekend. I just want to be down to electronics.
Hey, Philly
So
boy just.
Sunday we'll be looking for an update. Hint, hint.
Oh, but I got to put an M18 on it with the disco lights and sound and music.
Cool. I wanted to tell Philly boy, he just said it into the chat that he's back. We just went over your strains there with Collective Mary Jane. Some of the.
Damn, I had a question for him too. Now I forgot. Damn
Yeah,
it.
it was about that strain being clone only, wasn't it?
Confidential?
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Was it
no,
the,
I think that
confidential?
was.
The clone only?
Hey, Philly boy, was the Triangle Kush a clone only? He said that you had gotten it from seed. I was understanding that it was a clone only out of Florida.
It's
But
well,
we'll
it's been
see.
bred into so many things, Art Man, that and so many
Right on.
people have taken it and bred it into their own lines and stuff that they're, so and try to do their
Yeah,
version of it.
That's
So
what Patrick was saying. Yeah, he's using a bunch of hybrids.
He's looking for that pine sol. So if anyone's got it, hit me up. I'll take a clone for him.
Pine Sol. I haven't seen that stuff in forever.
That's why he's looking.
J1. The J1 was the
Some
one that was pine sol for
79
me.
Xmas tree, pine tree, or
Good God, it was like smoking a joint dipped in pine sol. Yeah, exactly.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah, it's too strong for
I'm
me.
actually looking
I like
for,
pine, but not that much. I'm sorry.
pine's all right, but I've been looking for mossy. When I was in college, there was this mossy, earthy
Oh, I like that.
funk. And like when I smoked it, it was like couch lock. And I'm like, oh, I want that. It was just like dark green bud with like red hair, brown hair. And oh, it gave me couch lock and I want that back.
Nice.
Hold on, C person. I'm rolling a joint, but
I'm getting over. I wanted to see that
uh,
bud you got
this-
going down.
this is
Beautiful.
so I don't have anything going on in plants. Everything's shut down. The freak show had to come down because it smelled like rancid meat, and
Oh.
it was not
Oh,
a
too
pleasant
bad.
thing to walk into when you come home from work. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that one had to
Yeah,
go.
you had
but
to move it
this-
upstairs, didn't you?
Yeah, and but I'm trying to cheer myself up. So this is the upside down clone. This is the first joint of it. I'm gonna smoke a little bit more tonight. It's pretty
Cool.
tasty.
Right.
And then I got
Oh,
a whole
yeah.
jar here
Clone.
left. So
Dr. Frankenseed.
yeah, so it's like this is just something fun to cheer myself up a little bit. So,
Right
but it
on.
tastes really good. It tastes like a strawberry, like Sprite sort of. I don't know.
That's
Yeah, it's
cool.
interesting. So I'm
Hell
gonna smoke
yeah.
this.
Wish I could taste some of it.
Uh-huh.
And if you don't know about the upside clone, then you don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the infamous beef, man. That thing made so many rounds. I mean, it's almost as popular as Amy Aces
Yeah.
or Violet Beauregard.
You can do both of those at your home. Amy Aces and Violet Beauregard and upside down clone.
You
And
can
we
do-
know it works.
You could do one of those strains as an upside down clone.
That's
Right?
right. You can
Oh,
do both of them.
Yeah.
I bet
That was weird.
Cal's head's popping in the chat there.
Yeah. Hey, we were talking about 7-1 DPO earlier with Collective Mary Jane, and he's in the chat too.
There
Cheers.
he is.
cheers
buddy.
to everybody in chat. We love you all, or love to everyone. You guys make this.
Here, 71 DPO
Awesome.
for sure.
Yep.
It's like a party.
Yeah, they're thinking we got Thunder Dan singing Cypress Hill in the chat, and it's in my head. So appreciate it. Much love. Oh,
It's Wu-Tang Wednesday, guys.
Oh, there you go.
Castle,
Cream.
everything around me.
Get the money.
That's right. Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Okay.
I get to read in chat and forget about what the hell I was going to talk about next. We're down to
Yeah, because we keep smoking these joints too, man.
I'm getting
Fire-
started.
Fire one up after the other.
Oh, I know everybody's tired of hearing, but I wanted to bring it up again. We made more sauce today with all these
yeah.
tomatoes that's been coming down. We're up to let's see, we ate 3 jars, gave one away, and I think we got over a dozen downstairs now. And so it's been a lot of fun doing the garden. We look forward to expanding that more next year, but a lot of work, man. A lot of work.
Yeah, but it's fun work.
It is.
Aside from the heat, it makes everything so hot, but
Getting them big pots rolling on the stove, and it'll be
it's
nice
worth it.
this winter in December and January, February, when we're cracking open fairly fresh sauce, and stuff. But anyhow,
yeah.
that's a lot of fun. What else did we want to hit before the end of the show? We wanted to mention Starshine Cannabis. We wanted to mention the Last Prisoners Project. We wanted to mention
I've been putting some links in chat.
get a hold
The
of
Grower Love giveaway.
Breeders Collective or Daga Garden. You can get those.
Oh, yeah, I think I have that.
That's to get tile seeds. Support a good ground.
I'll be on Let's Be Buds the 20th.
The 20th. What time?
That'll be after.
That would be after your show.
Okay, so 9 o'clock on the 20th. Right on.
Yes, sir.
And
Oh,
Yeah, there was 2 things I wanted to say, if that's all right.
yeah,
quick.
yeah.
Let's
First
hear it.
off, the Cali Connection Seeds Company is having a really awesome sale, and I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just like their products. But it's got 60 plus seeds for like $200 for Labor Day, and it's still going on. And then they got a whole other thing going on too. So, yeah, if you're looking for seeds, that's a good place to start. And then the other thing I want to say was that Last Prisoner Project Chatathon coming up. If you guys are looking to get some stuff, there is a lot of people that are donating stuff, and it's going to be really awesome. So I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about it, but there's a lot of donations going on. So
Oh, yeah. It's gonna
everybody
be
go
awesome.
go look at Let's Be Buds, go watch that show, and go to the chatathon.
yes.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
go support.
getting to all of these links. I put their website up too, so that you can be apprised of like their the lineup and stuff too, right?
Yeah.
They have that up there.
Yes,
too,
they have the
so-
lineup, and we're the first in line on that day.
Yeah,
And I'm a
it's-
little nervous.
Yeah, that's like it. I was feeling the same way. I'm already feeling like a little stage fright jitters, but hey, you know, it was a lot of good people, a great community, a great cause. I'm excited about it too, you know?
I'm hoping everybody will come out and help support us because I'm gonna be nervous. That's a big honor to be able to start something like that off and to have 2 hours to fill. To be me, my wife, and Dr.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. we're
Pretty
gonna
cool,
have-
man. It's a great honor.
Don't worry, we'll heckle you, man. We'll heckle you.
I'll be hanging.
I'm sure we.
Is it gonna be, are you guys got like a script or anything you're gonna do, or
No.
is
we're
it gonna just be us stoners hanging out and like talking shit and smoking up?
Crispy definitely dunk Smart in its water tank.
There you go. I like that idea.
I like that. That's pretty
That
decent.
would be cool.
What's up?
It's
Seth?
for charity.
It's for charity.
It's for charity.
Exactly. I love it. I love it.
It's better than charity, man. That's changing people's lives. That's
Yeah.
changing reform, and that's like one of the best things to be a part of. I think and it's just we always say about being an illegal here, so it goes hand in hand with us. We really care near and dear about that. And as someone who spent time myself, well deserved it. I deserved what I did for what I got my time for. Not like the people that were coming out in droves for. But, you know, being in prison for a long time changes a person and it makes you really understand these people are suffering that same shit. I bought my shit, you know,
For
I was
only-
healthy, and they
yeah.
didn't. They don't
For
deserve
only
that.
growing a plant, that's why I find that so scary. It's
Yeah.
terrifying. It's absurd. It's
Oh.
upside down. I can't make sense of it. My brain can't even wrap around how that happens.
The ripple
It's just-
effect that rolls through these families, man. You figure you
Wow.
take the dad out of the equation, he's the breadwinner. Now you got a mother out there on her own trying to raise kids. Kids don't have a dad, you know, and it's unfortunate that this happens. And a lot of us think to ourselves, you know, your first thought might be, well, you don't do that if you have a kid or whatever. But, you know, it's easy to sit here and say that shit, man. The fact of the matter is people make mistakes, people get desperate, people want to stand up for themselves or whatever the reason is, man. They don't.
Medicine.
Yes.
You're standing up for yourself and
It's hard when you know it's right, you know,
Yeah.
and you know they're wrong, and you know that you're not
Yeah.
doing anything harmful to anybody while you're watching a
It
whole
creates
society kill themselves in a multitude of
Yes.
ways, you know.
Yes.
Yep.
And it creates this weird thing between you and police. Like, I don't want to be a cop hater, but I stay the fuck away from them. You know, I don't want anything to do with them.
yeah.
This is the only thing
I have to,
you know?
yeah, I got to refer to my mom on that one now because like I've gotten in trouble a lot for my views on the police and stuff, and I don't have to be outspoken about it. If I don't have anything nice to say, I don't got to fucking open
Yeah.
my mouth, you know. So I got to start resorting back to that again.
Yeah.
Because
But it
it
does.
just gets me in trouble, you know.
It makes
And
a
then people
whole
look at
swath of
you.
society, man. It makes a whole swath of good people in society criminals. And, you know, and I think a lot of times some of these cops or police, or whatever, they don't even really want to enforce these laws. I've heard some of them say that, like, we don't even want to be a part of this, but it's kind of our job or whatever. And that really fucking sits wrong with me, because how can you take a job and enforce something that you don't even believe in, you know, and change people's lives?
Or watch a
so
partner
drastically.
sit
Yeah.
there and enforce it, you know.
Exactly.
And
So it's
yeah,
like,
that's kind of like,
being quiet is just being part of the problem. But, you know, that's a whole nother segment. The fact of the matter is that people are sitting in prison for this. They need our help. They need more than our help, but it's nice to be a little part of that. And I hope everybody here will come out and help us. And we're gonna have some, I think, trim bags maybe to give away. I know there's gonna be like seat person with that.
Yeah, there are so many things.
donations.
I know that I saw that Uncle Rick, the Let's Be Buds, if you follow him on Instagram, he had shared a painting that someone had donated, and it was just so cool.
It had the
Beautiful.
chains in
It had the
stuff.
chains, and yes, so like a lot of cool stuff, man. And you know, also like there's gonna be someone matching the donations again this year.
Yeah.
Am I correct in saying that? I'm not sure like what I'm allowed to say or what I'm not
Yeah,
allowed to
somebody's
say.
definitely doing that.
But
It's 10 days from now, so come check it
yeah,
out.
10 days from now, it's so important, I think, in this community. If you're listening and if you can make it, that you need to, you know, set your calendar.
for sure. All right, we got down to our last 10 minutes.
Yeah,
We got a big
yes.
crew. Hey, DPO, what you got anything, you just joined us. I want to make sure you get some time for anything you want to show us, tell us, ask us, whatever.
I can run you upstairs real quick, I reckon. And I wasn't doing my due diligence, and I didn't check the pH of my well water. So ran into some issues with that.
Well, water can be tough, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you always hear about, oh, you don't need the pH when you're doing organics, but it definitely depends on the pot size you're in, you know. So
How bad was it?
I fried a couple of the smaller ones. They're bouncing back, but luckily I caught it before it got too bad. You know what I mean?
Jeez,
but
they
some
look
of them
nice
got a
now.
little pissy. Yeah, they're all fine, but bouncing back.
Some of them don't look bad at all, actually.
Perfect.
No, look good.
Yeah. So those were, I think, a week before these, and then the two bigger ones over here. I'll be taking some clones of these once they bounce back a little bit. They were starting to lock out a little bit as well from.
What's the strains on all these, man? If you don't mind.
That is Do-si-do I got from Chef Alex. I got that from Chef Alex as well. It's a banana something. I can't remember right now. These. I'm sorry. What was that?
That plant, it had a companion plant or like a cover crop. I was just wondering what that was in there.
It's a 12 seed cover crop, so it's got a bunch of different stuff. It was growing so like out of control. It was all the way up here and stuff. So I came and just kind of pushed it down some and stuff like that.
I like it.
Nice.
It's beautiful.
So 12 seed
Yeah.
pack. That's cool.
That's cool.
They you see like it's starting to flower a little bit. So
Cool.
Nice.
Cool.
get little
Oh,
ornates.
beautiful.
And then got Jinx Proof and Mean Gene as back rows, 2 back rows. It's the Go Time from Jinx Proof and the Black Affy headband project that Mean Gene from Mendocino's working on, and that's those. And then I've got some Toads 91 from Boneyard Seeds. This guy named Monkey Dog, he's running some old school genetics. So I got Blue Jack City, which is like a blue rhino cross. I'm kind of excited about. I got Tahitian Tree from ABC Co. Toes 91. What else I got? I've got the Bolo Runts to the Straw Guava. And then I'm excited about Ross and Jeff's Bubble Goat. I'm really excited about that. It's Indiana Bubblegum crossed his Golden Goat, which should be really fire. Yeah, so
That's a hell of a collection you got on there.
You need more. You need more
Yeah.
variety, dude.
well, I got the ones outside, but it's too dark right now to see. You know what I mean? But I got the
He's got
greenhouse
more.
out there. Yeah, I got a 4x4 bed I brought a bunch of clones with me, so I popped all those in there. They started flowering right away, so it's kind of like a sea of green and a 4x4 outside. And then I have the Violet Beauregard from Cal that I got gifted from Collective. Big shout out to him for that. That thing is absolutely gorgeous, doing great, beautiful structure, loving outside. And then I got a couple
Sweet.
auto flowers. Yeah, so
You'll be set for a while.
work cut out for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chat,
buddy.
thanks for Gordon, man. The chat's got
Oh,
they're
yeah.
liking your strains too.
Cheers,
Yeah,
Romy.
thanks, sir.
Well, hell yeah. I'm growing some blue jack in my garden, so I can't wait.
Nice.
Hey, just
that
between
Blue
the
Jack?
people on the panel right now, we could stock a dispensary in strains.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
Up a menu
Yeah,
in strains.
Yeah, we could.
Those are just the ones we got popped, you know?
Well,
Right.
yeah. You know what they say, seed person, acquiring seeds and growing them are 2 different hobbies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's where the
Yeah.
name comes from, dude. As soon as I got the
Yeah.
first little pack of seeds in the mail, I was like, this is my thing. I love it.
We got to get you on the seed collector show. Chad's got a new one coming up, I think, right?
I think
I
so.
don't know.
I think
No.
He's got
so.
a new one coming up.
He's always
I don't
got
have a
shows
huge
coming up.
collection
Jeez.
anymore. I sent most of it out to people, but Now it's all about making seeds. We're going to be doing that for a while, so it'll be fun.
Oh
We had a friend I haven't seen in about a year or two now, maybe. His name was Kushlov. He's from Canada, and about 2 years ago or so, they started this thing between him and a bunch of other growers up there because it had been legal now, and they were sending each other seeds and pollen. And I guess they had this big book, and they were keeping track of who sent what. And then, like, if you cross something and send it out, you could send a lineage with it. They were starting this whole big keeping track of and sharing, sharing pollen, seeds, clones, whatever, with whoever you felt comfortable and shit. And I thought it was a pretty good way of networking to get a lot of variety, because then, if you can have somebody else crossing two things that you wanted to do, and kind of do it in their garden a little bit or see how it works for them, etc. And I guess you could play the tape through yourself and get a good picture of what's going on. Oh, your lights come on, huh? XYZ.
Yeah, a little bit early, but 4 minutes ain't gonna kill us.
You're the only one that didn't get to show, I think, their plans. So let's give a quick rundown. We still got 5 minutes. We want to do our shout outs and get everybody for the Let's Be Buzz.
Yeah, we'll just start with you, XY, if you don't mind.
Yep, I'll close myself out. So yeah, we got Blue Jack City right here. We got Amy Aces back there, another Amy Aces. We got another Blue Jack City, and then a Purple Urkel back here. They're getting big.
yeah. Yeah. I want to know how those
Responded
Blue
well
Jacks
to
do.
that topping.
Yes, they do.
Oh yeah, topping. When that happened, they're like, "You topped us? We didn't know." But I'm trying to sex them. I'm trying to find out if they're females or males, and they ain't quite showing yet. Probably another week. Anyways.
Yep.
Did you flip it?
Oh yeah, it's flipped. It's
Okay.
been flipped for a solid since Sunday. I pull it back an hour every day till it gets 12.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but see how much smaller that thing is compared to all
Yes.
that crap.
It's like
Can't
half
wait.
the size, almost exactly,
Quarter.
or less.
Yeah, that's the idea. But it's not for me. It's for somebody else.
Right, and that's the thing. You'll build the nicest one, but never use it.
Oh, I don't care. Mine works fine for my purposes. And
Hey, it's like the painter's house is never fully painted. The plasterer's house is never fully plastered, and et cetera. And that's how it goes.
Yeah.
And always give the good stuff to someone else. You sell your soul, man.
We only have 3 rooms left to plaster it.
We're working on it.
I can imagine what your house looks like. It probably looks like the underside of my tent.
Hey man, we appreciate you being able to jump
Yes.
on there the last couple minutes and rush through that.
And show us your beautiful plants.
Yeah, I hate to rush you, and I appreciate you doing
It's
that.
fine. It's fine. It's no biggie. They're getting watered anyways. So
Thanks.
yeah, you can find me on Cocoa for Cannabis, and I'll let the next person go.
Thanks, XYZ. Next up, we can do you 7-1. We'll go right up the line.
Oh yeah, cheers everybody. 71DP0. You can find me over on Future Cannabis Project 2. I just did a show at Flora Farm today, which was really good, really informational. It was the misconceptions of common misconceptions of organic gardening. So a lot of myths got busted.
Yeah.
So it was pretty good. I got a new member of the family, puppy dog.
Oh, Harley.
Yeah.
You finally. Oh,
Yeah. So
There he
it's
is.
a rescue.
so awesome to see that.
A rescue
I love
dog, man. That's
She's
wonderful.
a
Living
good
a
one.
good life now. That's so freaking awesome.
Yeah, so she got tons of place. But yeah, you guys can hit me up there. And yeah, much love everybody. Thanks for the space, Spot and Christy.
Thanks for
Anytime,
joining us.
always welcome, and it is our pleasure, and we are honored to have all of you.
Good to have Harley into the cannabis
Yes.
community now.
Oh, we welcome Harley with open arms to the cannabis family.
That's right. Next up, we'll do Rowdy. You want to go next?
Sure. I'm Rowdy420. You can find me at Cocoa for Cannabis, where we practice the science of growing cannabis.
Thanks, Rowdy.
Thank you.
Always appreciate you stopping by. It's nice when you can hang out, man, and we get to see your plants and all the different changes week to week.
Yes. Yes.
Always looking good, man. I love how everybody comes on here and have great looking plants. Up next would be Collective Mary Jane. It's great.
Cheers, everyone. Oh yeah, I'm here. Thanks DPO for the new waves. They are great. I am digging them. I gotta cut clones so that way I get things going. But everyone, you can catch me at the New York Harvest Fest. I'll be handing out free seeds, CBD, THC, like 2-to-1, 1-to-1, good full spectrum stuff for free. Just see
That's
the
a
chubby guy in a collective marijuana shirt, and I'll be there.
You were such an
I'll,
awesome homie. That is so freaking cool to hear.
He
Honored.
actually got me a ticket too. He is a really good guy. He got me a ticket, so I'll be down there as well. Shout out
That
to
is
the
so
collective for that.
cool.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cheers, DP. Can't wait to hang out, man.
How you
Oh,
doing,
yeah, it'd be
Jeff?
fun.
But everywhere I've been going lately, I've been hearing Collective's name and it's something good attached to it. I saw them at the festival. They gave me seeds. They sent me something. Somebody was on here holding things up. Maybe it was you, DPO. You had the Collective Mary Jane.
The shirt.
I got a shirt,
Hell
wrench
yeah.
right here.
That's what it was.
I got the
Yeah.
wrench.
Hell
I got
yeah.
the
Yeah.
I got the skateboard right here.
A couple times now. So there it is, the skateboard. And we remembered that. So it's definitely cool to hear that Collective. You pillar of the community, man.
Good people.
Good people. Hell
Definitely. Cheers, Gromies.
Thanks for joining us, buddy. We'll go. Next up is our buddy Seed Person. Empty tent. He's got the syndrome. I can feel it, man. You said you was a little bummed. Well,
It'll come soon.
yep.
We'll wait.
We love you.
I'm with you.
I'm wearing my collective Mary Jane shirt right now, and it's I echo all the sentiments. And if you are not able to get to the New York Harvest Festival for some free seeds from him, you can go to Starshine Cannabis and get some free seeds with your purchase of $10 or more. And I'm SeedPerson1 on Instagram and SeedPerson1@gmail.com. And I love all of you. Yes. Have a great evening.
Seed Person.
Cheers,
It's an
Grammy.
honor to be hanging out with such generous folks.
Such awesome folks.
Does me
You know, it really is awesome.
Humanity is restored, faith in humanity, right
Faith
there.
in humanity restored.
And last but not least, September 20th, Art Man's gonna be on Let's Be Buds, and he can reiterate the time and say it again. Thanks, Art Man.
Yep. 9 Eastern, September 20th. We'll hang out there. September 12th over at Caribou Heart. There's going to be a press-a-thon. A bunch of us are going to be pressing rosin. So, and I am Artman, 2 N's 420 _ at Instagram, and I hang out at Cocoa for Cannabis. And thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks for being here, and let's make sure everybody marks those 2 dates and get out there and support Art Man. Be in the chat, and it's going to be fun as hell too. So it'll be 2 for on that one. So thanks, buddy.
Thank you. I'm Crispy Wannabe, and I'm honored to be here hanging out with you guys. Thank you, chat. Prayers love to everybody, and thank you, Smot. You can find me here every Wednesday and every Sunday.